5, 4, 3, 2. I know somehow the word is gonna
I'm gonna fucking get my gun and shoot you.
with me. Hello, welcome back to Drunk and Disorderly. I am Ali Latoon, also known as Alex. It could be either or at this point because I keep mixing it up every time we start these gosh dang intros. And I'm here with
Patrick, what's up, you little shitheads?
Thanks. You're really good at this.
At least I had the energy this time.
You know, I'll give you that.
I was confident about that.
You were confident. You're like, I know I'm going to just completely screw everything up tonight.
I almost said at first, but I was like, I'll at least tone it down just a little bit. I'll tone it down a little bit.
You just could have just straight up dropped the F-bomb like you did.
That's what I almost did, yeah.
I appreciate that. That at bare minimum. It's the bare minimum that matters. So, welcome back to Drunk and Disorderly. You may have noticed, though, about as recording of today, actually, we just dropped our first gameplay video. So, I'm very proud of how that came out. More Lethal Company will be on the way, but
it was a lot of fun, it was a lot of fun.
It was so much fun.
Yeah.
Honestly, I want to play it on our own, but I want us to experience it with everybody. Yeah. So we'll wait to record another episode as soon as possible, but we're testing out, seeing how the water goes, but I think I loved it. I personally loved the video, yeah. So I think it turned out fantastic, as I am as a broken record right now.
Yes.
Honestly. And as you can see today, for our alcohol, it looks a little different, doesn't it?
It's a very weird combination, too, that we've got for the beer.
Oh, yeah, it is. It's almost like American and Japanese put into one. It would have been better if we got like an American styled beer, not just IPA. Because actually, Japanese people love IPAs.
Really?
Yes, it's becoming a really big thing over there. Like,
are they pretentious about it, like we are here?
I don't know. I just know they have those IPA bar, those homemade brew bars. That we have here. Those are starting to pop up a lot more over there as well. And from what I've talked to a couple Japanese people while I was there, so. That was very interesting. I thought IPA was more of an American thing because it's god awful.
I mean, there's like two types of IPA drinkers, right? There's ones that are pretentious and they're like wine drinkers, but with IPA, and I can't stand them. But then there's people like me that are like, yeah, I'll have them if they don't taste like complete butthole. I'll drink it because it gets me drunk as hell fast.
That is fair. That is the great thing about IPAs I've heard is how
they're so much stronger.
Strong they are. And it's kind of scary because we have a tendency to overdrink really fast in the show.
But the bitterness does slow you down.
Thank God. So, oh my God. I
until it starts to taste like water, then you down about 3 of them. Don't realize it. Realize how trash you are at your friend's house for the little Friendsgiving event.
Well, that's what it was.
And then pray to Christ you don't make a fool of yourself for the rest of the night.
I mean, you kind of do that already sober, so.
I also didn't eat that entire day pretty much.
So, it's kind of
my stomach was straight IPA.
Yeah, but, anyways. Yes. As you can see, we have a different liquor, and this time it is from Japan whenever I visited.
Wow.
I spent $58 on my round-trip ticket. Ooh.
Screw you. Got a good credit card company.
Yeah, credit cards are great whenever don't abuse them too much.
Use them to survive at a hotel after you get
out. Yeah. Basically. But I just got back. Well, I didn't just get back. This is about, I got back October 3rd. Yeah. I got back October 3rd.
November 3rd.
No. I got back October 3rd from Japan.
No, that was, jeez, you've been back and forth from so many places. I got to confused with Illinois.
That is fair for him because I've been having to deal with some family emergencies. So I've been traveling from Virginia to Illinois 3 or 4 times already.
Yeah, that was.
So that's understandable.
Yes. Okay.
So I did get back October 3rd. And So this is a little bit late, but we had some better news to talk about at the time, which was FNAF and the Amazing Digital Circus. It was totally not for the clickbait and for the title.
No.
No. Not at all. No. It wasn't like I showed Patrick like the whole the Amazing Digital Circus right before we started the show. No.
No, us?
No. I'm trying to actually get the algorithm to work. No. Trying to get Patrick not to cuss. No.
Screw you and your little counter at the end, put away.
Oh, that's going to be trademarked one day.
Oh my
I'm going to get a sticker for that, honestly. Like an actual printed out sticker.
I would actually love to see that.
One day. It'll have to be a better picture, though.
No,
oh, you're still... Yeah, your cough is pretty bad.
Yeah, I sound like I'm dying, but I've just been recovering from a cold. So.
A cold, he says.
Yeah. I'm not going to talk about that.
Okay, we'll move on from that. But yes, so finally I'm back for a little bit. And as you can see, we have a start of a celebration for Christmas. A start. Because it's not officially, like December yet.
Yeah, it's not even December.
It's not December
yet.
yet.
Actually, it almost is.
It literally is almost December. So this is a good start. This is a good start.
Yeah.
But Thanksgiving I had fun for Thanksgiving. I got to visit my family, see the kids.
It was really nice.
It was very nice. What about you, bud?
I ate Waffle House and got trashed on 8 beers and then
I wish you could have gone to Denny's, honestly. Denny's on Thanksgiving would have been hilarious.
I tried to go to Subway, but I slept for the majority of the day by accident because I didn't think I'd sleep that long. And then when I woke up, nothing was open, not even Walmart. So it was like, dear God,
what time
Waffle
was it?
House. It was like 6 o'clock.
That's
when
it?
I left. Yeah. And so like I was just like praying.
You could probably find Denny's because Denny's 24/7.
Probably could have, but Waffle House was right there, and I was tired of driving around.
I mean, we have the literal enough to make a spaceship in our pockets. You could have done a Google search.
I was just lazy. It was literally right. When I say it was right there, it was right there.
Okay.
I was like, if Walmart is closed, I'm going straight over to this Waffle House and going home.
Fair enough. You got me there. So yeah, it's been a little crazy for me, and obviously we're both getting over a little bit of a sickness, but that's all right. That's because we live together. There's no marriage papers yet, I swear.
I still can't believe we would have made people think we're gay when we moved in.
That's a whole nother story for another day.
I always forget about that.
This guy, actually, you know what? We're talking about
It's short.
It's a short one, but when we were first signing in to get this apartment, this guy, we're talking to a lady. I'm talking to a lady. I'm like, oh, she's telling us everything. Like, oh, you're gonna get any pets? Oh, you're gonna have kids? I'm like, oh no,
she was telling us all the locations near, like around us, like all the shopping areas, where we can get stuff, good restaurants. And she's like, I know you guys don't have kids, but the schools are here. And I looked this woman dead in the eyes and go, oh, we're thinking about adopting. And
I wanted to punch him so hard.
This man was seething, and that woman got so quiet because she did not know what to say.
She didn't understand it was a joke.
She did not.
Because nowadays you can't.
No. That's what made it so much better. Because I realized I said that to someone who probably thought for a split second I was serious.
No, I honestly, because we never cleared it up.
Oh, we did.
No. I mean, I tried to a little bit, but it's like the bare minimum damage control that I could have done at the moment. So I'm pretty convinced that one lady, if she hasn't told everybody else, is convinced we are probably a couple here. Sorry, Patrick, but no. I hate you for that still.
It's great. Cause it slipped.
It slipped, and I can remember the death glare I gave him.
I remember just looking over to you. I was like, he's going to kill me later. He's going to kill me later.
You have no idea the self-control I had to have.
Oh, my God.
Anywho. We have a couple topics today, as per usual. But before we get to those, I think we will spin the wheel of rules.
You know what we need to do
We need a trademark for that.
We need to crack open a beer.
We didn't do that this time.
We didn't.
That's depressing.
It is.
You ready?
Yeah. All right.
On 3.
Damn, we grabbed that fast.
1, 2, 3.
Oh.
That was bad.
It was.
All right, this is my first time trying this IPA, so it smells like doo-doo. It's
aight, yeah. It gets better when you get drunk, trust me.
That's anything. Everything tastes better when you're drunk.
Already right now, it's tasting pretty good.
Yeah, we're about 3 beers in before we
Yeah.
even started this gosh dang podcast. All right. But so here is our wheel of rules, and we're starting with Patrick today. You got anything else you want to say?
I really hope actually two of those don't show up because of what you're going to be talking about today.
Oopsies.
So loud. So
You know what? It could be worse.
it could be because now I don't have as much of a beer to play with.
That is true now.
Yeah.
We never mentioned.
Okay, this isn't like touching, but I'm like actually super happy that I finally cleaned this up. Like this area right here.
Yeah, you know what my brother does?
lined it
Because he
up.
cleans up that too. He has like one of those like traditional razors, the one blade.
Yeah, straight blade. Wait, like a
straight razor.
straight blade or like the
straight
old
razor.
school?
Like
Oh,
an old
straight
school,
razor.
an old school.
Oh, okay,
Because
yeah.
it gets apparently gets really close to the grain. And
Yeah.
a lot better.
See. I'm too stupid. I know I would.
Yeah, I feel that too, honestly, because I've thought about it too. But anyways, I think I'm gonna get right into mine.
All right, let's see it. Jesus, I actually kind of got a hard one.
No pointing. All right. I mean,
I'm just happy I can talk about Chris-kun later. Because you know why it's gonna get mentioned.
yeah, I know.
And I know I can be sus now too, because you know why.
I know. It's because the topics are coming up because you're a degenerate. That's all I gotta say about that, honestly, at that point.
I have a fighting chance tonight.
Before we start with any of the topics, we got one last thing we have to start with.
Yeah.
And I have been drooling like a hound on rabies to try this.
We haven't even talked about the topics, by the way.
I know.
It's been all over the place.
Isn't it always?
This is more than usual.
No, I would say it's per usual.
Maybe.
It's pretty per usual.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe because you don't watch the gosh dang podcast, do you now?
I watched the last one.
Yeah, there we go. Anyways, we are going to take a shot or a sip of the sake.
Yeah.
So we'll be right back.
All right.
So this is actually from, if you know about Japan or you've been to Japan or you live in Japan, you know about Don Quixote, the best store ever.
I don't know.
Don Quixote is basically, for Americans, it's Walmart on crack.
Does it have fat people too?
No fat people, but literally it's so overstimulating. Like there's aisles right next to each other playing commercials in your ears, and you hear both sides of them. There's so much going on. If you think of it, they probably have it. They even have like a sex aisle
What?
of
Wait,
toys.
What?
Yeah, and a gotcha machine.
This is like a huge supermarket type place
There's multiple of them. Yes.
where it's like
There's no food in there. Well, there's food, but there's like produce, but there's like, candies, anything else they could think of Walmart wise, they have something like it there.
Okay.
They have
okay.
suitcases on the top, like some of them have suitcases on the top floor, umbrellas. Think of it, they probably have something of it. And this is where actually I got this sake from. I thought nothing of it because I just saw something that looked cool, like a traditional sake barrel. I thought, oh, it's probably just a cheap, sake that they just try to sell for souvenirs because that's obviously what this is.
That's definitely, yeah.
But apparently, it says on here, and I had not done any research before I looked at this. It says it's been made. They've been making this since this company at least has been making it since 1781. Kinshi Masamune. Kinshi Masamune.
Chin chin.
Anyways.
Oh, yeah.
Why prove that? You don't have to take a shot of this, but you can sip this. This is one time I'll accept it.
All right.
Aside from whiskey and such.
As they say in...
Kanpai!
Okay, I'm going to stop there.
That's... Wow. That's scary.
Oh,
That's scary. That is terrifyingly.
I'm like looking for a percentage.
I don't remember.
There's no percentage.
Yeah, but it's sake.
Oh, that's scary.
It's definitely alcohol because it says not to drink under 20.
That's definitely alcohol. I can taste it.
Barely. It's like a bad taste at all.
That's as strong as shoju. That's like, or when I say strong, like the bite.
There's no bite to it.
That's what I'm saying, like of shoju.
Yeah.
That's dangerous. That's like the.
It's almost sweet.
Yeah, that's the tamest
to it.
sake I've ever had.
That's fantastic. Well, I'm going to be buying again when I go back to Japan.
Jesus Christ. What if you could get like a massive one of those? Do they have anything bigger or?
Not that I saw
Okay.
when I was there, but that was just because I literally bought this on the day I was flying back. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I was sleep deprived. I think I only had before I got up and left my hotel for the night. I think I only had like about 4 hours of sleep.
Oh my god.
That's a whole nother story. Anyways, I think we are ready to begin.
Yes.
Being sufficiently, at least we're gonna get a little drunk.
Oh, I'm. Sauced.
Oh, we are a little sauced right now, and we haven't barely started. So we're gonna have 2 topics tonight. First of all, we're gonna be talking about Dream versus Gumball.
Oh my god, the fight of the century.
Well, the fight we never expected.
Honestly. Okay, so yes, if you've been paying attention at essentially any sort of social media, there has been apparently beef between the voice actor for Gumball.
Old voice actor.
Wasn't he the whole time?
No, there's been multiple. There's been like, I think three or four.
Okay, that's news to me. But okay, one of the voice actors for Gumball, and the Minecraft YouTuber Dream.
Minecraft.
And it has just been glorious because of just everything that's come out of it.
I think my favorite thing is the video that Dream quote unquote leaked
to try and expose him and it completely blew up in his face.
So funny.
It's great.
It's one of the funniest videos of this month, honestly. Has to be.
That is how a lot of people got exposed to it, and that's how I got exposed to it.
Same here.
I'm just like, what the hell is going on?
Why do we hear Gumball, and why is Dream here?
Why did he just call him the F word? What?
Which F word are we talking about here?
I don't know if I could say it, because you're going to have to definitely bleep that out.
Of course I would.
But, yeah, so I've been trying to get as much. There wasn't as much. I was a little saddened. I thought there'd be more to it. But there is quite a bit as to what kind of sparked the whole thing.
Actually, I'm curious about that because I just know about that was a drunken escapade. And also he was underage at the time. The Gumball actor.
I'm scratching. That's not playing. So are we just starting off with that?
Anywhere, wherever, because this is your
thing. So the reason why this whole thing started was because a parody account made a joke about Dream being a predator. And there was supposedly this Snapchat from what is believed to be Dream's Snapchat sent out by a minor, and I'll actually pull it up so that we can get a little more context with that.
Jamie, pull it up.
Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want that. So it was all started from that when, a whole Snapchat video got leaked, and it was like Dream was talking to like a 17-year-old or some shit. Still creepy, and there was like another I didn't give a damn. There's been so many different allegations with Minecraft.
That comes with the territory.
Yeah, exactly. So I just kind of disregarded it because this was the one that started it. So that's the only one I really gave a shit about. So it was the whole thing with that. So yes, so it started when he retweeted it, accusing him of inappropriate, blah blah blah, and so then Dream released the video. Or he just apparently started with just accusing him, but then released the video of using, slurs, being physically aggressive and rude to the Uber driver.
I heard about all of that because literally my second exposure to it was looking it up from the Gumball Voices actor, and his tweet. Literally just laying it out flat saying, yes, I was intoxicated. Yes, I hit the shit out of you.
Yeah, in front of the hose, I believe his wording was.
Yeah.
It was something along the line of in front of the hose.
3. God, what was the rest of them? There's so many of them. But he lays it all flat saying, yeah, I did it. So what?
Yeah, and then he was like, and I was rude to the Uber driver, but I apologized to him.
And he paid him apparently.
Yeah, he like tipped the hell out of him or something like that, supposedly.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he's right in this situation, but it's totally hilarious.
Yeah.
And his side situation is so much funnier. Honestly. So much funnier.
It's the fact that he used a quote unquote, or not a quote unquote, a homophobic slur, and then the entire LGBT community is like, we're still on his side. No, we're with him still.
Yeah, everybody a part of the LGBT community is like literally just like, huh. Anyways,
remember when you were grooming a 17-year-old dream?
But the one thing I have heard is because apparently he says he's like pansexual, something like that.
I didn't see that. But
that's what I've seen.
With how Hollywood is and, the molester.
Ooh. I'll bleep that out.
I'm going to just stop where I'm at. Because that was, you want to talk about edgy people. It was going to get a little dark and edgy there for a second.
That didn't count, right?
What?
I did this.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
It's like an Italian
thank God.
sign, Okay.
Oh,
bibbidi bobbidi.
Anyways.
Yes. But what's funny is that when he tried to like shout him out, like come at him, he said things like that, and he fired back claiming that he had slapboxed Dream and beat him. Also totally calling Dream fat and a predator. And now you might be thinking, like, whatever.
Hold on. I need to clarify. You gotta remember before Dream did his quote unquote face reveal and that whole BS, people basically doxed the guy and found his old high school photos of him being just enormous.
Yes.
Like he was fluffy.
Because this video was from a long time ago. He like pulled it out of the closet to try and fire back at him.
That is such a blackmail move. That's so dirty.
Yeah, this is
so dirty.
Does it really surprise you?
I mean, I watch a lot of Minecraft YouTubers, so yes. Then again, it's Dream that we're talking about. That's what the mask is.
I just love that. If this was anybody else, I probably wouldn't give less of a shit. But it's the fact that it's the voice actor of Gumball. That is what makes just all of this amazing. Because the memes have just been...
That's what I was going to get to immediately.
Just all the edits of like Gumball with the voicing of that video. It's just been...
I loved it from the actual show where they have the Gumball edits where he's like turns around and he has the disgusting face and like he's like smiling.
Yes.
Disgusting face. It's that. And I love the fan. I don't know if you call it fan creations, but the videos, like you were just saying, the meme videos where you see Gumball and he's just sitting and you have him like placed in the front.
Yes.
Where he was in the video.
Yes. Those are the ones I've been seeing a lot of. And those are just funny. It's what a time to live in.
Oh,
where you watch Gumball Watterson go after a Minecraft YouTuber. It's just great.
Okay, going off what you just said then about Minecraft YouTubers, I know there's a big stigma for Minecraft YouTubers being predators.
Yes.
And it's really sad because I watch a lot of Minecraft YouTubers. You've watched me literally walked in multiple times where I'm just watching either people like Iscal, Mumbo, a lot of these from Hermitcraft, as it is. Iscal, Mumbo, Grian, then we have people like Tango, all from Hermitcraft, who I love watching. And they're the sweetest people ever.
Yeah.
And they're amazing. And then you got people like Dream, who just, that's what the mask is.
See, here's the sad thing. Like I said, this wasn't the first time, apparently. I think there's been allegations. I'm not going to talk about that. But, like, the fact that it's even been, like, happened before is concerning. I mean, it happens to anyone who gets begged. Let's be real. But, like, it's just insane that, like, it's happened again. And he thought that he could do that video, release that video to try and, like, push it under the rug. And it blew up in his face. It backfired completely.
It's so amazing though.
It's so great.
Usually they say any publicity is better than no publicity. No. This time,
no.
Not at all.
It's just funny because like in the video, Dream goes like he's like trying to say like he's neurodivergent and has ADHD, and Gumball's like, yeah, I do too, and like shut up. Like he's just going at him so much in the video. I have to find the full video and watch it again.
Yeah, and apparently he says like he didn't say like he's neurodivergent. He says, "Oh, I have ADHD." He's like, "Yeah, I do too." And then Gumball says like, "Yeah, I'm neurodivergent. I'm ADHD," and it lists off like so many things. And it's like, I don't believe in half the crap you're saying, but it's too funny to like, you know.
You're just basically taking his excuse and saying, "I do too, but I don't talk to kids." Shut up.
Literally,
this is a good timeline. I mean, we might be on the brink of World War III, but damn, are the memes fire now.
You know, I think one of my favorite things from the World War III would be just the amount of memes. I mean, look what happened when Russia invaded Ukraine.
That was great.
Oh,
did you ever see the video of the dudes sucking each other off before they get drone striked?
What?
Never seen that video?
No.
Yeah, there's like, okay, this is so off topic.
Make this quick.
So yeah, there was a video of like a drone. It was like, it wasn't like a missile, but it was like a grenade or some explosive. And it, because the drone has a camera on it, it's like looking down on it, and it's like 2 Russian soldiers, and one of them is just blowing the guy before it drops its ordnance on them.
Imagine. Imagine just being the mom of the Russian guy. How did Yuri do? Yuri, he
came and he went.
No. I was going to say he had his last shot.
Either are great ones.
I think those are both pretty equally good. Honestly.
He emptied his load and he died in front of Mother Russia. That's all I'm going to say.
I'll drink to that.
Oh my god.
But it's how much is blown up? I did not expect that.
No.
Because it's just 2 idiots on the internet as per usual.
One of them's the voice actor for Gumball, so it's just.
I mean, he had he had literally his limelight where he like, for a minute when MC Champions was going on. That's a big Minecraft thing. Where get a bunch of YouTubers, Minecraft YouTubers, and such together, and they all fight, and they go through like these kind of like games and such, fighting each other or competing against each other. But basically, on this Hunger Games one, there's this meme. You can find it still, where it's the same voice actor for Gumball, and he's like, "Where's James Charles?" Because James Charles was playing at this time. He's like, and he's like, finds him, and James Charles is like just kind of casually just running around in Minecraft trying to just get his stuff. It's like, "Oh, I'm going for James!" He's like yelling to the mic, going batshit insane.
Oh my god! Another child predator.
Actually, though, that's a whole. I think it was like he has a thing. He has a sixth sense.
Oh my god!
Gumball has a sixth sense.
Gumball's going to be the one to save us. He is going to become the next.
I really hope not.
What the hell was it called?
What is it?
The Punisher of child predator.
Punisher.
He's just going after him one after another. God.
But that was a long time ago, because that's when Technoblade was still alive. Oh yeah, it's another Minecraft YouTuber, bro. That's just held in high regard to this day.
Even Mojang gave him a shout out. You heard about that, right?
Yeah. He had him in the loading screen.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's kind of sad because there's another YouTuber, Minecraft YouTuber, who did die called Tinfoil Chef that was really small, but he was on with the Hermit Crafters, and it's kind of sad that he died. But you know, obviously they can't celebrate everyone. They gotta celebrate only the big people. Only big people get celebrated, and I do find that sad, but at the same time I can't get, you know, truly upset about it, because, you know, he just wasn't as big. Kind of just got forgotten. Bless you.
Oh, I whacked the mic by accident.
That's fine. I've been whacking the hell out of
it.
it.
Yeah, you have. It was an accident because I went to go scratch. I got an itch right here.
Anyways, I think the whole situation is just comedy gold.
It is so just screwed up. It makes no sense, but I love every minute of it.
I am curious because you only explained a little bit of the predator allegations.
Yeah. So
do you know any more about it?
So it was basically what I was able to find, which was very little because I just didn't know about it. I just kind of accepted that he was a groomer because it just kind of seems right.
So there's no actual solid proof?
There was a video that was leaked from an account called like Dream or some shit that sounds like that was like his account of like no video, but the audio was of like moaning and shit.
That's not really.
I'd have to look in. Like,
that doesn't seem plausible at all.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if like there's more evidence, but yeah, that was
so
like.
Basically, it's just that they're trying to accuse him. Don't get me wrong. I don't like Dream.
I don't know.
At the same time, I'm a person who says
there was apparently somebody that came out and said that he was like talking to her when she was 17 and talking inappropriately and shit like that.
I mean, how old was he at the time, you think? Because that does matter a little bit.
I don't even know how old he is.
Yeah,
right now.
so like again,
I know the voice actor for Gumball is like 25. I didn't. No, he isn't actually. He shouldn't be because he was maybe I pulled. Oh, you know what? I might have pulled up the wrong person.
I think you did because he's
but
he was underage in the video.
This person on particular, it's like Katsu or Cantu.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, it's Nick Cantu.
Yeah, Cantu. He was an 03, so he's like 22, something like that.
Right now.
Yeah.
So how long has that video been? Because he did say he was underage at the time.
Probably only a couple years ago.
Had to have been.
Yeah.
So he's probably like, would have only been like not even last year, but the year before. So not even
give
that
or
long
take.
ago.
Yeah. I mean, I'm obviously like rounding it up. I'm actually probably even higher than he actually is because he was born in 03. No, he's 20 years old.
Oh God, yeah. So
this could have been this
could have been more recent than we thought. Doesn't matter. He apparently Dream supplied the alcohol, so.
Well, they took an Uber. They were somewhere.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. But at the same time,
I have an itch.
I'm not gonna say Gumball wasn't the right, but he made it way funnier than it needed to be.
He did.
That's what all that matters to me.
I love how we're not even calling him by his name. It's just Gumball.
He's Gumball. That's all he will ever be. He kind of goes with it, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think if there's nothing new on that, you got everything that was basically so far.
That's what I found. Yeah, that was pretty recent.
We're in the epic rap battles of history. We need a Dream versus Gumball now.
Mike, I feel like that's probably coming.
Someone's going to make it one day.
That's
sooner or later.
Either it's going to be them or it's going to be somebody on their own. It's going to happen.
I think I know our next video. Ferb, I know what we're going to do today. Anyways, I think this is a good time to take our halfway break. We'll catch you in a second.
Yes.
Hello, and welcome back. Why am I acting like this is the intro?
Why are we here?
Why do we suffer? That's an old meme.
Do you think God stays in heaven because he's afraid of what he created?
Spy Kids 2.
I'm so happy
peak
you
animation.
got that reference.
Peak animation.
I'm so happy you got that reference.
Oh my God. And the finger people. I know the finger people were from the first one, but still.
I think they were in the second one too.
They were.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, and the skeletons. Actually,
oh my God.
Fun fact, those skeletons were stop motion. Specifically.
With the very slim remembrance that I have of that movie, that makes sense.
They were stop motion, which is still really cool. Really cool. I love that.
I was very autistic about Spy Kids 3D.
Oh God, I remember that too. That's that's the start of the downfall.
That is not as good as I remembered.
Do you remember Shark Boy and Lava Girl? Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
It's bad.
It's a classic, but
don't watch it again.
It's like Austin Powers, where the first time is fine. The first time you watched it is okay. Don't watch it for nostalgia.
No, just don't. God, it's awful. I tried to watch it again recently. That was the worst.
Wait, Shark Girl and Lava Girl?
Yeah, Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
I tried to watch Austin Powers while it was trashed. I was like, this is god awful.
Even a trashed? It was god awful.
It's not good.
Wow, that says something.
Such a shitty movie. But it's like, I mean, how do I put it? It's like, it's not shitty in a good way. It's like
just not good.
This is clearly a shitty movie, and it was intended to be a shitty movie.
Oh man, that's not good.
It's awful. Just like cringy.
Ah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. I do. Anyways, so welcome back. As I said again.
Yeah.
Because we got sidetracked as per usual.
Of course.
But we're gonna move on from Dream versus Gumball. That's pretty cringe. That was really bad.
Not based.
Not based.
No.
Oh damn. All right.
Dream.
Don't even.
So where did you go, bud?
Anyways, well, where did I go? So as Patrick has mentioned, I have been traveling quite a lot this past year, or this past like 2 months actually. This past 2 or 3 months. But what started my traveling was going to Japan. Actually, I've been wanting to do this since I was in high school. So about 6 or 7 years now, I've been wanting to do this because I'm a weeb.
An Asian woman.
Come on, man. That's leave that at home.
I am at home.
All right, you got me there. Got me there.
Yeah, I pulled the new one over reverse on you, bitch.
Oh man, you actually kind of did. But so I kind of wanted to kind of tell some stories from my time in Japan because I did work while I was there. I did work for this show. Out of the 18 days I stayed in Japan, only 2 days I was not drunk by the end of the night.
I'm proud of you.
I know. I did it all for the show. There's no ulterior motive. Nothing. Just for the show, right?
I wish I had that midget stripper. That would have been a legendary story to tell.
But that's from Lethal Company. I think you're getting the videos mixed up right now.
No. That was, remember, because the shortest porn star was at the strip club.
Oh,
I was working
right.
that night, and I was so upset. I almost called in that day just to have that
depressing.
Story. I almost called in late and just like left, went down the road to it, and like just at least got like a dance or something.
That's awful.
Just so I could have that.
I'm gonna get off this immediately. That's awful.
That's a story to tell though, like the ones you're gonna tell.
Oh God. So I think I'm gonna go more chronological order, and this is not all the stories I have. This is more of like a digestible, because I have about 6 pages of just what I did and just the BS I ran into. The good BS. Good BS.
I have a question.
Yes.
We'd be discussing.
Yes. That's first. That's number 1. So, day 2, when I got to Japan, I had planned out about a month in advance for this izakaya tour. And this izakaya tour, I paid about $99 for. But what it gives you, he already knows.
That's not what I was talking about.
I just pointed at you, actually. I literally just pointed at you. So, I'm going to spin the wheel real quick. I'm going to probably pass out tonight.
That's okay, bud.
Thank God I'm home.
Yeah, all right.
I can drunk drive, though.
Anyways. We got to get the steering wheel. So you can get it out.
Oh, we really do, actually.
I might get that for you for Christmas.
I'll take it, actually. I love this stuff.
Yeah, God help you if you got a shotgun, because I don't think we have any Modelo's left.
God, thank you. So, to pointing at Patrick.
Does scratching count as playing with my beard?
I want to say no, because that'd be really annoying.
My beard itches like a mother.
I feel like you have to be doing like this.
Yes.
Or like,
But can I like dig at my face real quick?
Yeah. If you really actually.
Oh my God.
That's itching.
Yes.
Compared to actually playing. There's an actual like.
No,
good
it has been
difference.
itching like crazy.
Yeah, I probably should have said something. We probably should have.
Oh my God.
So that's my bad. Anyways, I want to take the shot. Titties.
Nice.
It's kind of a waste to take a shot of it, but because it's so good.
It is good.
I want to sip it more instead of taking shots of it. But anyways, so at this izakaya tour, they take you to 3 izakayas, and this is all in Shinjuku, to be specific. Shinjuku. It's not Shibuya, the girl you don't forget.
Topeka.
No. It's from a musical. It's really
don't
good.
know what the hell you're talking about. I don't think you know what
Oklahoma.
I was talking about.
Anyways, Shinjuku, they have this side section. You've probably heard about it if you know about Japan, called Kabukicho. And Kabukicho is the red light district of Japan, quote unquote, or the old one at least, the old red light district from the Edo period. And it's just kind of transferred over, and it still has a lot of red light stuff for it, like host clubs, hostess clubs, a lot of kind of Skippy maid cafes, massage parlors.
Whoa. There were skimpy maid.
Not really, but kind of like, you know, they have like bodysuits on and such. Like there was this one girl standing, like literally putting her legs outside the window. But anyways, our tour guide I got there about 2 minutes earlier, and our tour guide finally got there, and it was me, a couple from America as well, and our tour guide who's from Japan. Amazing dude, by the way. Guy, stereotypical Japanese, that he was nice. You know, very friendly and coming, you know, wants to talk about like where you're from. I guess it's just tour guide in general.
I think that's just like an icebreaker thing to be like, where are you from? Blah, 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 blah.
What do you do?
Before that, you're complete strangers. You know?
Of course.
And he's going to be guiding you through a country.
Even after that, he was one of the nicest guys.
Yeah.
Again, super nice guy. Probably just because, you know, tour guide. But anyways, we're standing there, all three of us, waiting for two other people to come that we thought were going to come. That signed up for it and paid $99 as well.
Come.
Yeah, I know you like that a lot.
I do.
But we're standing there talking and we're getting to know each other. And all of a sudden, we see this guy. We see this guy come up to us. And I have to describe this man because otherwise it just wouldn't give it justice of what I call him now.
Dear God.
So, this kind of taller, about, I want to say 5'9" to 5'10".
So around my height.
Around your height.
Yeah.
Man comes up and he is blonde, like Aryan blonde.
Like, you talking
blue eyes,
like platinum
bleach.
blonde, like Eminem blonde?
Bleach. Maybe not as, actually.
Yeah,
bleach.
Eminem blonde.
He's bleach blonde. He's a little bit, not like fat, but you could definitely tell his tub underneath his shirt because it's like kind of poking out of his shirt a little bit.
Okay, so not, like a little bit bigger than me, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Just barely, you know? And he's got...
You just call me fat?
I never said he was fat. I just said he's bigger. So no.
That sounded like the same thing to me.
You're getting offended, all right?
I'm triggered.
You're triggered. Anyways. And lastly, to top it all off, in my opinion, was just this scratchy beard that was not fully formed.
Oh,
even though he's obviously, I feel like he had to have been older, like barely older than me. Maybe like your age. Maybe a little bit older.
Okay. So like just a little older.
Maybe a little bit older, maybe my age.
So like he had the Discord mod neck beard thing going on.
Not neck beard because it was blonde because you couldn't see it all, but you could tell his patchiness. It was patchy. Like it was not like what your beard is, where it actually is like kind of in
It's
there.
like if you were to just grab out random parts of my beard.
Like just say there's less hair. There's a lot less hair. If you're
okay.
Like a lot less.
Like he should just shave and accept it.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yes. See. Now we're getting some.
Yeah, I understand I could visualize that too perfectly.
And this person, it hurts to say, it really does. And usually I don't like. Even I know we're on a show for one, but two, in real life, I don't like berating people usually, and that's not me trying to be on a high horse. But this person comes up. And he immediately, I don't remember his name because I was just so in shock. He immediately holds out his hand to our tour guide and says, "Hi, I'm Chris-kun." I don't know if his name is Chris, but that's his name now. His name is Chris-kun to me because he literally says whatever his name is and then kun afterwards. And to give this more pretext for non-weebs or people who study Japanese, kun is not something you give yourself for one.
Any honorific, realistically.
Any honorific you don't give yourself.
Yeah, that's for somebody.
Any honorific would be saying, if I came up to you and said, "Hi, I'm Mr. Alex." You don't say that in English. You say, "Hi, I'm Alex." That's basically what he said.
Yeah.
But also, that's one. But two, kun is like if you're really close with them.
Yeah.
Not like dating. Doesn't have to be dating, but you have to be really good
You've like
friends.
known each other for like years and shit.
Years.
Because I know a few of like some of them, but like I don't really know. I've never heard of like the Coon one. That sounded wrong out of context.
That's being taken
Kilo
out of context.
uniform November, not the other one.
But this man comes out. Hi, I'm Chris-kun. Holds out his hand, shakes it, and our tour guide's standing there like kind of like, we don't have a Chris in our tour guide, in our tour. I think you're meant to be the one right next to us because these are both the same companies. It's with Magical Trip, not sponsored. I wish.
I got a question.
Yes.
Would you count this as playing with my beard?
Yes. Okay. Close. So we leave off before I spin the wheel. We are leaving off where we have Chris-kun realizing, oh no, he made a simple mistake and misunderstanding.
Oh shit.
So let's spin the wheel for Patrick first, though.
Oh, thank God.
Please get a shotgun. Please be a shotgun. I will.
How? I'll take it over the crop top, though.
No, I think the crop top would have been better.
No.
We'll be right back. Yeah, boy. 2 times the charm, I say. Close that gosh darn door, please. That's the Harry Potter closet. So,
how do I do this 2 times in a row on the second half?
it's kind of impressive, honestly. So where we left off was Chris-kun comes up to our tour group.
Yeah.
And he says his name with Kun. And then our tour guide says, oh, and the shortest way to put this, you made a simple mistake.
Yeah.
I think you're meant to be with the other magical group tour who's doing a bar crawl right beside us. This man freaks out. Like stomping, doing the whole, the whole shebang. Oh my God, and like walking down the sidewalk. And the sidewalk is crowded beyond belief.
Well, yeah, because it's nighttime in Japan.
Not nighttime, it's just about above noon.
Oh,
like
really?
4 or 5 o'clock. So the sun was pretty good still.
Oh,
At
yeah. Still though.
Yeah.
This is like prime time right now.
Yes, and he is making a big scene, walking down, and you see his 2 other friends, like buddies, trying to say, "Hey, it's okay, guy." It's still stuck with me. I can remember it clear as day. Just cringing, like as a weeb myself. Even I knew.
I feel like you had to look at that guy and be like,
he's not one of me. He's not me.
We're not all like that, sir.
Please.
I'm sorry. On
I wanted
behalf
to
of the
say that.
United States of America, I'd like to apologize. We are not all like that.
I thank God that the two other people that were touring with us were an American couple.
Yeah.
Thank God, because we made a good example. And to round off the story, so I can move on real quick, I gotta say, I felt horrible for the tour guide because at the end of the night, before we went to our last bar, he turned to the 3 of us and he said, "Did I say something wrong to him, guys? Like seriously, I've been thinking about this all night. Did I say something wrong to him?" And we all 3 of us were like,
Japanese
"No,
man.
you said nothing wrong."
I see. I would have looked at him and was like, "Sir, he was just off his meds. I don't know what's wrong with him. You
had to
have
have
been
been.
fantastic. He was just off his meds."
He was so cordial about it. So cordial.
Because, like, literally, that's all you could do is just be like, "Oh,
No,
I think you just made a mistake, man. You're not with our group." But you're
And he
probably
even
with
pointed
one
him
of
to
those."
the next group. He said,
Yeah.
"Oh, right there, I think." That's all I did.
Like, legit, he handled it like a good tour guide or like an adult in any scenario.
Any adult that should be
in
mature.
any scenario.
That's not Japanese. That's just
any adult in any scenario.
But yes, that is the story of Chris-kun, and that was my second day of Japan. Second day, first night out of Japan.
Goddamn Americans.
Oh, he was totally American. He had to have been.
No kidding.
He might have been Canadian, but because the Canadians and Americans have very similar accents. We get mixed up all the time.
That's
from people around the world. Not Japan, that's anywhere around the world.
Well, unless you sound southerner and got a drawl.
Even then, if you got this southern accent,
there's no way in hell you can. Oh, well, they're stupid. They don't know the difference.
Wow. That, sir, is no bueno. Yeah.
So
Calm down after that. Anyways, I'm gonna move on to that same night. I had during our last bar, I met this Australian next to me, and Australians even say this. I've noticed from the ones I've met, they are like gnats inside of Japan. They call themselves gnats of Japan.
Like Australians themselves call themselves that.
They're gnats.
They call themselves
Yes.
gnats. That's freaking awesome.
I love them. But there's this one Australian guy who, honestly, I want to give him a shout out, but I never confirmed if he's okay with it. But anyways, I got talking to him, and this guy is peak comedy gold. His one and only reason for coming to Japan at first was for him and his friends to go and visit a little known place, prefecture actually, called Obamashi. Obamashi. I didn't even know this existed until this man said, I asked him, oh, why'd you come to Japan? He said, I got you. he's like, pull out your phone. It's like, okay. He's like, now type in Obama. I was like, why? And he said in maps, type in Obama. Yeah, no shit. It's right there. It's about an hour and 21-minute train ride from Japan. From Tokyo.
My God.
And it's beautiful. I think I'm going there next year because they have an Obama statue that's white. A white Obama. It's white. It's painted Caucasian. It's a Caucasian Obama.
With like black hair type thing. You know what I'm saying?
Brown.
Well, like
not black hair. It's brown.
No. I'm saying like you know how like we white people have straight hair.
I mean, I guess it doesn't. The statue doesn't really depict it either way really well. But if you have time, you will. If you're watching this show, just go on Google Maps. Look up Obamashi in Japan. You need to go there. I actually been talking to this one girl from Japan. I told her about she's like, oh, I was talking about I'm gonna go back to Japan next year. It's like, oh yeah, where are you gonna go? I said, oh, the usual, Tokyo, Osaka, and then I said, oh yeah, and Obama. She's like, why? Is there anything there? I'm like, oh, well,
White Obama.
White Obama.
What else would bring me there?
Why would I else go there? But same night is I find out I am addicted to going to Japanese karaoke bars. Not the ones that you're traditionally thinking of where you go to a room for yourself that you pay. No, these are like the ones that are public karaoke so that you just kind of go in and out of the bar itself.
Oh.
And they are some of the most fun I've ever had. Everyone I've been to. I've been to 3 separate ones. Okay, I guess I'm over-exaggerating a little bit. But for every single one I've been to, it has been the most fun or the most...
Oh, I remember seeing the videos on your Snapchat.
I have showed
you.
So, the first night, the first karaoke bar I fell in love with was at this place called Golden Guy. And Golden Guy is a place right next to Kabukicho that is about 200 or so bars, but each bar is really small. Each bar, you're lucky to fit maybe 7 patrons inside. So there's really small bars, but so much fun. I think it's a little bit overrated if you go too often, unless you can find a bar that's your vibe that you can become a regular at. Then it's amazing again.
Yeah, because I've heard. So it's just kind of funny that you mentioned Golden, because I have heard that actually about Golden Guy, where it's super cool the first couple times, and then after a while, it's like I don't want to go there anymore. I'm done. I've had my fill.
I would say that, yeah, basically, because it was so much fun visiting so many different bars, but it's like a crapshoot if the bar will let you in, because some of them you have to be a quote unquote member, so basically you have to be Japanese, which is fair. It's I can understand.
It's their country; they can do whatever the hell they want.
I'm not offended. I'm like, okay, I get it. They don't say that outright, but it's more polite way of saying it. So respect.
You could tell me either way. I don't care.
It's respectable. Well, either way, it's respectable. Otherwise, you have to pay entrance fee sometimes for a lot of them to get in, which is about 1,000 yen, which equates to maybe around I want to say $8.
Give or take, yeah.
Give or take-ish.
Give or take, yeah. Last time I checked with the yen.
So it could be like that as well. So realistically, it's best to really find one that doesn't have an entrance fee, but two that you become a regular at, because you can get to know the bartender. Because obviously, you're going to be talking to the bartender and just random people who come in occasionally, especially foreigners. It is filled to the brim with foreigners.
See, that's why I can't wait to get a job over there. I'm gonna have so much fun.
It is.
I'm gonna
amazing.
be a regular at a bar.
Oh yeah, one of the Australian girls I was talking to, she's a regular at one of my favorite bars. Started with the A. I have to look it up again, but that was one of my favorite bars. I'm definitely going back to again. She's a regular there, and she's like talks to the Japanese people over occasionally. But yeah, karaoke bars though, so much fun. The funnest I've ever had, ever. Especially whenever you get a bunch of people who speak or just native English speakers, and you put on an English song, and you get the Japanese people
trying to sing with you,
and they are trying their gosh darn hardest, and I have the utmost respect.
It is so cute when girls from Japan
Don't say
speak
that.
with
That's
English
weird.
broken
I'm not.
accent.
No.
What? They think it's cute when we speak broken Japanese.
I'm cracking one up into that.
Double standards. Or no, wait.
Yep. Keep digging your grave. It's okay.
They get to think it's cute when I speak Japanese. I get to think it's cute when they speak English. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
God bless the United States.
God bless. Okay, bud. Anyways, it's. I hate saying it this way because I'm not trying to make fun of them. It's more of like laughing with them because they're laughing when they do this. They will try their best
because it would
to sing the English
Yeah.
songs, and everybody just it's like an Irish bar. Everybody sings together a lot. You have two people actually holding mics, and everybody else is just singing with them. But there's this another place I went to is in Kabukicho. Still, I know I'm addicted to that place, obviously.
Okay.
Where me and a group of people were trying to find a bar that actually could accommodate about 7 or 8 people. So we actually found one, thankfully, later at night, because through the help of a local. Thank God for Japanese, what do you call it? Hospitality. They helped us find one. But this one, we got settled down for a bit, and all of a sudden we see this guy in a business suit with big gauges in his ears. Japanese guy. Big gauges in his ears. Like, okay, cool. And a really nice suit.
That's surprising.
I know.
Actually.
I was surprised too when I saw that. Then he comes in, he's like, apparently, I'm guessing he's a regular because he got really friendly with the bartender. And all of a sudden he picks up, and we realize, oh, wait, this is not a regular bar. This is a karaoke bar because he picks up a microphone. This guy picks up a microphone. And all of a sudden, he puts on Metallica.
Wait, what? You never told me about that.
He puts on Metallica. And we're sitting all of us are just like,
What
wait,
the hell?
what? And all of a sudden he goes, he's just starts screaming.
Yo, I would have been best friends with that guy.
He was hilarious.
I would have been like, yo, screw all y'all. Yo, dude, let's do a shot. I would have been like, let's do a shot together. Let's get drunk tonight.
Guy was already probably blasted before we even got there. Or he got there. But he starts screaming at Mike, I'm going to say he was giving his best.
Metallica is hard as an English speaker. Only more harder as a Japanese.
Of course. And he's mumbling the words half trying. He's obviously making a joke out of it. But at the same time, it's hilarious. And he's obviously doing this because he sees foreigners there. Yeah. He has to be doing this.
That's funny. I like that.
It becomes more obvious later because he puts on another song. It's another English heavy metal screamo song next.
Oh my!
Don't know what it is. But all of a sudden, when it comes to one part, he just starts moaning into the mic. Goes, yeah.
I would have become best friends with that man that night. I'm not even gonna lie.
If I didn't have to get home before 12 a.m. that night, I would have stayed longer. I had to leave to go to the train station before 12.
Oh, to catch the last train?
Yes, because I had to go back to Shibuya that night. Oh my God. He was hilarious. Apparently, all the other people I'd met, because they all stayed in Shinjuku that night, they said he just talked to them the whole night. After he was done singing, he talked to everybody the whole night. He was super hilarious. Didn't speak a lot of English, but funny guy.
No, I would have been like, dude, you go home, you go back, get some rest. I'm going to see if I can survive the night with him.
I mean, I did, leading on to that, actually.
Oh, what?
I had 2 nights where I walked home from. So context: Tokyo is a big city. When I say Tokyo and Shibuya and Shinjuku are all part of Tokyo.
Yeah.
That's how big Tokyo is. It has sub-cities, and that's what Shibuya, Shinjuku, Roppongi, Yokohama, all that. I think Yokohama is part of Tokyo. Anyways, point being, a lot of those are part of Tokyo itself.
It's kind of like how like Brooklyn and Manhattan, you know, Hell's Kitchen, they're all districts, but they're all New York City. They're just districts.
Districts in a sense, but it's so big, these are basically sub-cities. But anyways, I had times where I went, one night, I had gone to Roppongi with a friend of ours who actually lives in Japan now.
The hell's a Roppongi?
Roppongi. Or if you want to say American, Roppongi. Roppongi in American accent. Roppongi.
Jumanji.
I mean,
the hell is that?
That was Jumanji is a in Roppongi. It's an actual like club. And
Jumanji?
Jumanji. It's called Jumanji.
What?
Yeah. So.
Being a smart ass.
Yeah. No, that's real though.
But what the hell is a Jumanji?
Jumanji.
I know the board game. I'm talking about what you were actually.
It was a club. It was a club, but that's a different story.
No, I'm talking about what is a Jumanji.
Roppongi. We're talking about Roppongi right now.
Whatever.
You need help.
Well, I'm not playing this who's who crap.
Anyways,
okay.
So one night I got really drunk at Roppongi, and I missed. This was like 2 or 3 a.m. I'm talking about a city. It's a city.
Oh.
You're an idiot.
Oh.
You're an idiot.
I thought it was.
Oh my god. And I'm drunk because this night I'd been hanging out with a girl all night. I've been hanging out with her, but she went home. That's another story, not for the podcast.
Wait,
that's
lucky
for
shirt.
Huh?
Lucky shirt night.
Lucky shirt night.
Nice. Yeah.
So she goes home that night, and I'm like, well, I already missed the train for the night, so I gotta walk home.
Yep.
So
not getting a cab.
I'm not getting a cab.
Expensive.
They're like $200. Okay, that's like from if I were to go from outside of Tokyo airport. I think it's Nagasaki. No, something.
Nagasaki.
Not Nagasaki. But it's outside of Tokyo. That's about $200 to get into Tokyo. But
still far.
I was like, okay, I'm just gonna walk home because walking home from Roppongi to where I was staying at the time, Shibuya, was about a 58-minute walk. I was like, I'm just walking this at 2 a.m. in the morning.
Oh my god.
So I'm like, what am I gonna do? Walking all the way home, you know, my phone's decently charged. It's pretty good. I'm gonna call my mom.
Oh yeah.
I did this twice. I got drunk and I was like, I'm walking home. And I just like, you know, what am I going to do? I'm going to call my mom for a bit.
It'd be like that.
I called my mom. And I actually got to talk with my grandma as well because she was staying with my grandma at the time in the hospice at the time. So I got to talk to her and my grandma and while walking home from that, she's like, oh, so what are you doing? I was like, I was just, you know, hanging out at bars and such, you know, drinking a lot. I'm just walking home right now from Roppongi to Shibuya. Oh, how far is it? 58 minutes. It's all right. 50 minutes? What time is it there for you, Alex?
It's about 3 a.m. now.
It's about 3 a.m., about almost 4.
Look at that.
You know. So I found myself calling my mom twice when I was, you know, I wasn't drunk enough to like actually, you know, be called, you know, blasted.
Yeah.
But I was drunk enough to be, you know, walking home at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah. Not thinking about how you're going to feel the next morning.
Oh, I felt great the next morning.
Really?
Oh, my God. Blisters and everything from walking to Japan, they're not kidding. I had a blister in my left heel that's actually still healing right now.
Yeah, I remember you came back with that.
Yeah. And it's still healing right now. But you walk so much, and I love that about Japan, honestly.
That's why they're not.
Don't get me wrong, I love cars. I actually hate driving my car. It's not for the reasons that people would say. It's like, I don't care about the environment. I'm sorry. I don't care. I just don't like
You're a drunk and disorderly. We don't care about the environment.
I could care less. But I just, I like walking because my main reason for liking it is because it gives me free exercise.
I guess, yeah. No. That actually is a pretty good reason. I actually have a genuine, like, this is gonna sound like a stupid ass question, but it's actually kind of serious. Did you see a lot of fat people in Japan? Like, I should
No,
specify, like, not foreigners.
no, never. Maybe one, maybe two if I really looked, but I never looked for it. But if I was, it's never like I was having to look for it.
Not like here in the States.
Not here in the States. In the States, you don't have to look for it to find
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, they're over there. But that's a whole nother discussion because it's literally government mandated basically to not be fat, unless you're a sumo wrestler.
I respect that, and I'm anti-government, but I respect that.
Yeah. So yeah,
Well,
and
that's
I'm gonna finish this off with one more story because we are definitely running out of time. But I do have to like kind of combine these into one. So getting drunk in Japan is amazing. But for what I just described, with walking home at 3 a.m., I didn't feel any danger. The streets are clear. There's nobody out. No cars. I could literally walk in the middle of the road if I really wanted to, but I stayed on the sidewalks, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Because I wasn't trying to be that foreigner.
Yeah, right.
Right?
I'm not going to lie. Okay. Just because of, like, how we grew up, like, up north in New York, it's like we just cross the road whenever.
No, Japan do not do that.
You're going to have to. And it's not because I'm some self-entitled American. It's just old habits are going to kick in. Oh, there's no traffic. I'm going to try to step out. You're going to have to, like.
There was a self-entitled American I was hanging out with. Cool guy, though, overall. Amazing guy to hang out with. But I was like, yo, he's like, oh, let's cross the street right here because it was easier to get to cross to the convenience store.
Yeah.
He's like, let's cross right here. I'm like, oh, let's go to the crosswalk and cross right there just so, we don't stand out and be like those foreigners.
Yeah,
Like, no,
yeah.
let's just go right now. It's like, those are cars. Like, fine. So, but
Nah,
yeah.
see, you'll just have to remind me, Pat, you're a guest. Oh,
yeah.
shit.
That-
Yeah,
that's
right, yeah.
That should be any foreigner going
Yeah.
anywhere. Doesn't matter if you're American or not.
Because, like, you know me, man. I do
Yeah.
whatever fucking,
But,
but
as I was
that's a
saying,
different story.
Japan and their safety, I know it's really praised upon, but genuinely, it's funnier and like more amazing when you get to know that half the Japanese salarymen just pass out on the side of the road, or they have their friends just carry them, or even have policemen carry them home, or just not even that. Policemen don't do anything. They just kind of say, don't bother them.
Or
was literally-
they only get involved if they actually think there's
A threat.
like they think that they've consumed enough for alcohol poisoning. I think that's the only.
Even
time
then,
they
you see
really-
people puked on the side of the road, and the police don't do anything.
Oh, but that's not like.
That's alcohol poisoning. That is alcohol by definition. If you're puking from alcohol, that's alcohol poisoning. Yes.
Let's move on.
I'm just being real.
I don't like it.
But yes, if I literally witnessed, because I follow this page on Instagram called Drunken Japan. Best page, follow it. Not sponsored.
great.
It's
Yeah,
hilarious.
no, yeah.
I love that page.
It shows you the other side of Japan.
and it's ran by a Japanese woman. So
Wait, what?
yeah,
I always thought it was by a man.
no, Japanese woman. Hilarious. She's hilarious.
I've seen a
Funny girl.
Oh, I've seen the videos of her with her friends. Okay,
Yes.
that's okay.
But anyways, hilarious.
beer can in the
But
man's ass.
literally, I always saw like the pictures like of oh, here's another highball chronicle. For context, highballs are just whiskey and tonic water. It's been really big in Japan for about 3 or 4 years now. It's really big. It's a big fad right now. Highballs. But anyways, a highball chronicles where you see just on the side of the road on the pictures. Oh, there's another Japanese salaryman just passed out in a bush, or another one that's sleeping on the sidewalk by his puke. Oh, that can't be too common. No, that's pretty common.
That's actually nuts.
They're
That
in
is-
their suits, like fully in their suits, nice suits. Not they're definitely not homeless.
Yeah.
Nice suits. They are just passed out in kabukicho. It was hilarious.
What's funny is I actually saw something about a video on the homeless in Japan.
That you will never know if there's homeless in Japan.
They don't panhandle like they do here in the States.
Literally, I think it's illegal. in
Well, it's
Japan.
illegal here. You're not supposed to do it. You
It's
can-
even worse. You get punished worse for.
Yeah, no. Which, as a former homeless man, this is like way too serious for this. But
I think it makes it better, honestly.
As a former homeless man, I would never resort to panhandling, let alone the aggressive tactics that they use in the States.
Oh, it's even worse in Europe. Trust me, I talked to a lot of Europeans. It's worse over there.
Jesus.
I talked to a lot of Europeans, and they told me.
But, like, it is insane that, like, they don't really bother people. And I love that. Like, okay.
They don't accept help over there.
And I get that. It's a pride thing. It is pride. I didn't want to accept help when I was homeless.
It is pride, and it's, and I get it, but at the same time, I do hope they get help, because obviously.
Yeah, absolutely. They genuinely, truly deserve it. They probably
They probably do. Some of them probably do, but again, that's a whole nother discussion, because
yes, I'm getting
some who don't want the help.
Yes.
Anyways, it is truly hilarious whenever I just saw this man passed out on the steps right by a shrine in Kabukicho while we're walking to our last bar.
Oh my God.
I was like, oh, this is real.
I can't
This
wait.
is not imaginary fairy tales. This is real.
I can't wait to outdrink people in Japan.
Oh, you'd be surprised, bud. You'd be surprised. But that also kind of leads into my kind of final thing, is the clubs in Japan. They are nothing like I've seen in America at all. Specifically, the one in Shinjuku, which I went to a lot because all the people I met said, "Oh, we gotta go to this one Shinjuku. We gotta go to can't think of the name right now, but it's really cool the first 3 times you go, but after the 3rd time, you're like, can we go somewhere different, please?
Like, can we just? I'll take the countryside at this point.
Like, it's about a decent penny to get in. Like, when I say 20,000 yen.
Ooh.
But they do give you like a Red Bull / vodka drink for quote unquote free.
Ah, shit.
So yeah. What'd you do?
I played with my beard.
Yeah, please spin the wheel. Thank you for telling me.
it.
Anyways, I will wait till I get to Red Bull and vodka in a second.
God damn it.
Okay, that's not bad.
I'll take it.
Yeah, that's not
better
bad.
than a shotgun right now because I'm pretty drunk.
We'll be right back.
All right.
All right. Wow, that's pretty fancy.
That's pretty smooth. That's pretty
good.
smooth.
That's pretty-
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
That's pretty good.
nice. Oh, shit.
Hey, that's pretty good. That's how it goes. Anyways, take a shot. Bless you.
Phew. Got a little nip.
No, it doesn't.
No, like a
Lies.
nip. A nip.
Lies.
Like a puppy playing with you with her puppy teeth.
Lies. But anyways, after the 4th or 5th time, you're like, I just want to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
But I will say, it is really cool, the one in Shinjuku specifically. I don't know about all of them because I've only been to like 2 or 3 clubs in Japan. No, about 4 or 5 actually. But still, because a bunch of them were in Shibuya. That's the club place to go. Shinjuku is not really. But the one in Shinjuku is really cool. And basically has 3 separate places to, like 3 separate DJ places to go to. There's a main stage, which has just LED screens everywhere. Like massive. Like bigger than this, like taller than this apartment. Screens.
Like the whole building or?
Like maybe as big as a building.
Oh my God.
They're massive.
Jesus.
Like my videos when I've shown you don't do it justice at all how big these are. And these like they're like surrounding them almost. And then you have another one that's upstairs. And this one is a smaller one. It's much smaller and it has 2 circle pads where random people can just go up and dance. And a lot of Japanese people just know how to dance. I don't think they were paid at all because it got up and down at random times. But it was a specific amount of people who did it.
Yeah, yeah.
Who knew how to dance. But still, it was like, wow. Like in America, you never see this ever. But they knew what they were doing and they were like going at it. Like they were just going at it. I was impressed. And the last one, I didn't go to unless like twice to find people and once to just see what it was. It's mostly a club. It was mostly like a part of it to part of the club that was another DJ, but it's mostly smoking. So where you would want to be.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm telling you right now, right?
Oh, Will.
In clubs or like bars.
Yeah.
The best friends you can make are the ones that are smoking. It's weird.
I can't do it.
Well, no, you don't have to smoke. But I'm telling you, like, just keep a pack of smokes on you.
I don't like the smell because I came home smelling like cigarettes.
Oh, yeah, yeah. The after smell is terrible.
It's not outside. It's all inside.
Yeah, the after smell is terrible.
Oh, it's
trust me, I
god-awful.
work in the casino. I have come home smelling like cigarette.
Yeah, it's worse than that.
Yeah,
in
well,
Japan.
yeah, God, yeah. But, like, if you just go in with, like, a pack of smokes, just keep it tucked in you, you will make friends.
I
And
don't
you will
doubt it.
get the down low of what's going on.
I don't doubt that, but
And it's great.
you can make friends in like just clubbing without doing that in Japan, because they want to meet foreigners, even if they don't want to be lifelong friends with them. They just want to meet foreigners and say, "Hey, I met a foreigner. Look at this foreigner I met. Look at him. Look at
I
him."
want to be
You're-
the
you're-
trophy husband.
No, you're like a zoo animal to them. A lot of times, I've noticed when it comes to clubbing in Japan. And
I'm okay
I'm not
with
saying that
that.
as like being rude to Japanese people. It's just how it is what it is.
Well, yeah, I get it. And I'm
Yeah.
okay with that. I've
Yeah.
accepted that fate. Because I want to look at a woman and not think of my ex.
I'm one day
Tonight on Trauma Dumping.
I'm gonna get a screwdriver. Just fix your head one day. I swear. And
But
I'm not
you
gonna
better
stab
have an
it into you.
oxyacetylene torch. Because it's a lot of work to be done.
A lot.
I'll drink to that.
I'll drink to that already. But overall, clubs in Japan, even
Yeah.
the one in Roppongi, Jumanji, it had 2 separate floors. One, you had the way you did it in the Jumanji, you had to go outside and go downstairs to the downstairs one.
Yeah.
And you had to go upstairs to the upstairs one. It's kind of hard to explain if you don't see it.
Yeah, I've definitely heard that like Japanese clubs are like on a different
They
level.
are on a different level.
Like it's completely
Pun intended.
different level.
Pun intended. They're on a different level.
Like don't they they don't really have a cutoff time, do they?
Like drinking wise,
Yeah.
not that I've noticed.
Okay, the fact that you and me are the way that we are, if you didn't notice it, I don't think there's a cutoff
I walked
time.
home at 3 a.m. and the trains don't open up till 5 a.m. So that's probably why I don't cut off until because I never really left on a train at 5 a.m. in the morning. I walked home every night.
Yeah.
I was not waiting. I'm impatient.
Yeah, oh God, yeah, no, you're drunk. You want to get to your
I want to
bed.
go home.
Yeah.
I want to go. I'm drunk. I want to go home at this point. I'm bored. The girl left. I'm going home.
I see ya.
Basically how it went. But yeah, so overall, I can't wait to go back to Japan in August of next year.
I'm
already planning on going. I already have because I
did it
I do your
again.
research. Show me what you did. I won't count it. Yeah. One more spin for the night.
God damn it.
Bless Patrick for tonight because I'm taking care of him. I swear to God, if you get a shotgun, I'm going to be upset.
Do I spin it again?
I spin it again.
God damn it.
Just close. Now remove close. There you go. I'm so proud of you.
Fuck you. Shit.
You've been holding off the F word.
I am.
I'm really proud of you, actually.
Oh, shit.
No, that's not too bad, actually. I'll be right back.
Look, I feel bad for earlier. Last time. Don't take it out on me. Yes.
All right, we're
All
back.
right, we're ready. Oh boy,
Man, we're drunk. How drunk I'm dad.
I'm scared.
All right. So what I put in this is what we have so far in the closet. So I put a little bit of sake. I put a little of the Voodoo Ranger. I put a little bit of our whiskey we had last month into there.
Oh God.
But unfortunately, it's all we had so far right now.
Yeah, we've been running a little low.
We're running low of alcohol, mainly because
You've been gone and I've been sick.
yeah, and also I don't have money.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that kind of plays a big role in it.
Next paycheck though.
For you.
Tomorrow's gonna be
Paycheck. I wish
fucking
I had one.
wild. Okay. That is a taste. Not as bad as the last one that I made you though.
Which one was that?
That was God. That was like the schnapps. No, not the schnapps. The caramel.
Oh, the one with Dub.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
I remember. I almost puked that up.
Oh God, it was awful. Oh my God, yeah.
Oh God.
But where do we leave off?
There's just the nightclubs. The
Nightclubs. Oh yeah, in Shibuya in general. Yeah, no, nightclubs in Japan are just And something else, something I will never ever, get anywhere else. I feel like. I mean, I probably would. Well, no. Even the people I talk to who've been to like everywhere else, even the Europeans say it's nothing like they've experienced. So realistically, it's only there from what I've noticed so far. But then again, I've only been to Japan. I've only been to Costa Rica. I've only been to United Kingdom when I was like, Britain when I was like high school, like freshman year. So I didn't get to experience nightlife then. So I don't know too far about that. But anyways, yeah, I think that's a pretty good wrap-up point for that. There's so much more I experienced in Japan. I could go on for another 2 or 3 hours alone on that. But I feel like they're pretty boring.
I feel like there's another time for it.
Another time, maybe if it comes brought up, I'll bring it up.
Absolutely.
But overall, I can't wait to go back. And if I see you guys there, hey, maybe we're not famous enough, but hey, maybe point me out. No, I'm just kidding.
Hype me up for the Japanese girls, okay? I'll grab you as many drinks as you want. Just help me.
Say I'm famous. Say I have 1 million subscribers on what would be a good website, not YouTube.
Oh God.
Because
Daily Motion.
Daily Motion.
You scratch my back, I scratch yours.
Anyways, I think we'll be catching y'all next time. And again, like I said earlier when we began this episode, check out our new video on our gameplay for Lethal Company. Yeah. Let us know what you think. Yeah, because I am excited to edit more of those videos. I'm excited to really improve my editing skills when it comes to that stuff. But overall, I'm really happy with it. And I hope you guys enjoy it. And overall, this episode, I really enjoyed this episode. Actually, before we finish it, I think Patrick should finish the drink just for them.
Okay.
You got this.
Mama didn't raise no bitch.
I'll drink to that. That good, huh?
Ugh. That's going to hit me like a freight train later.
I don't doubt it. Anyways, thank you guys for watching so much tonight. This time, we didn't have a camera malfunction, or we didn't turn off our mics tonight.
No!
I'm so proud of you. And I remembered to actually record the wheel list tonight. Anyways, let me catch you all for...
Nope. We'll see you on Christmas.
Christmas? Actually, yeah. For Christmas. Bye.
Bye.